Hey guys, YouTube Warrior 100 here. And yeah, this is a video that I probably should have made. Like, when CM Punk walking out of the WWE was like still like fresh, like right after he did it. I really don't know why I waited this long to make a CM Punk related video about him walking out, but yeah, this is finally going to be a video about how I feel about some things that, like, some of the reasons CM Punk walked out on the WWE. Yeah, basically this is just me gonna cover like basically one thing. Should CM Punk have main evented WrestleMania by now? Because that was really one of the reasons he walked out, and can you really blame him for feeling that way? I mean, yeah, I mean, for his entire title reign, well, not entirely, but most of it, not just for WrestleMania, but throughout the entire pay-per-view, on pay-per-view, for like the entire year of 2012, it seemed like CM Punk was always taking a backseat to John Cena while he was the WWE champion. Because, yeah, it took, for the first 8 pay-per-views in 2012, not just the WWE title, but the World Heavyweight title, did not main event any of the first 8 WWE pay-per-views of 2012. Now, some of them were understandable, like Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, and Extreme Rules, and maybe even SummerSlam. I could understand why those matches, the main events of those shows actually were the main event and not the WWE title, yeah. So it's like Royal Rumble, Royal Rumble match, it's basically almost always the main event of that show, yeah. Then with WrestleMania, there wasn't really anything that CM Punk could really do about that. I mean, Cena was announced a year in advance, and yeah, they really, yeah, it was basically guaranteed to be the main event anyway. So yeah, there was really nothing you could do about that. And then Extreme Rules with John Cena and Brock Lesnar, it's still like a big money match, and it was something that people wanted to see, so yeah. Then with SummerSlam with Triple H and Brock Lesnar, I could see why they had it main event SummerSlam that year. Despite the fact that it really wasn't that great of a match. It still had like the most build up. The build up lasted from April to SummerSlam, so yeah, I could really see why they had that. But everything else, especially everything like before SummerSlam, it just seemed like, as I said, CM Punk was always taking a backseat to John Cena, during his title reign. So yeah, let me just go over these pay-per-views real quick. Yeah, like I said, Royal Rumble, yeah, nothing really you could do about it. And plus, CM Punk did go on after John Cena on that show, so yeah. But then, at Elimination Chamber, you had the WWE Championship Elimination Chamber go on first in the show, and then you have John Cena in the main event against Kane in an ambulance match. And plus, that match wasn't really like anything special anyway. You actually put the WWE title, one of the Elimination Chamber matches on first, and you have that piece of crap go on last. Come on, really? Then you go to Over the Limit. You have John Cena in the main event against John Laurinaitis. You have the WWE title match that night. Take a backseat to that crap. Oh my freaking gosh. Okay, first of all, the John Cena, John Laurinaitis feud was straight up stupid in the first place, alright? Like I said, I hated John Laurinaitis, and I still hate John Cena, too. Yeah, I just hated this, and this was just a crappy main event, and CM Punk Daniel Bryan was an awesome match that night, right? And you didn't even have it main event. Yeah. And No Way Out, once again, you have the John Cena, John Laurinaitis feud. You would make the WWE title match take a backseat to it. You have CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, and Kane. In that triple threat match, which was probably the match of the night on that show. And then you have a crappy steel cage match with John Cena and the Big Show. Only to have John Laurinaitis be fired. And then with Money in the Bank, uh, this is probably one of those that could probably be debatable on whether or not it should have main evented. But you had the WWE title match between CM Punk and Daniel Bryan go on in the middle of the card. You actually needed it to have a made it take a backseat to not only this Money in the Bank ladder match, but also to a freaking Diva match and a Ryback handicap match. Oh my gosh. I mean, seriously, I mean, how hard is it just to make the WWE title match the main event of the show? Yeah, and like I said, it's debatable on whether or not to have it be the main event, but it should have at least been on at least after the Diva match and Ryback match. I mean, come on. And plus, yeah, you did have the WWE title match be the main event for the previous two Money in the Bank pay-per-views before this, so why couldn't you just do it here too? Yeah. And then finally at Night of Champions, the WWE title match finally main evented the pay-per-view. Yeah. And then, yeah, yeah, you can't really, yeah, and plus there wasn't really anything anyone could do about it not hit main event TLC, because, yeah, CM Punk, he had that knee injury at the time, yeah. But anyway, now, okay, back to what I was talking about. CM Punk feeling he should have main evented WrestleMania. Yeah, a lot of people really did not like that CM Punk lost the title to The Rock at the Royal Rumble, yeah. And I can understand why, because, yeah, The Rock was just a part-time performer. Maybe if I didn't go to the show live, and it hadn't have been here, maybe I would have felt the same way. Maybe I just wouldn't have agreed with The Rock winning the title. But yeah, like, just being there live and seeing The Rock win, it was real special for me. But yeah, I can understand why a lot of people really did not like it. And people say CM Punk should have kept the title and then main evented WrestleMania against John Cena for the WWE title. Now, like I would have said, with The Rock winning the title, I would have had it been a triple threat match with The Rock, John Cena, and CM Punk in the match, and not have it be another Rock John Cena match. Because yeah, like I said, no one really wanted to see no one really cared about The Rock and John Cena match again at WrestleMania. Because yeah, as I said, WrestleMania 28, it was once in a lifetime, and WWE just totally ignored that. So yeah, I would have had it be like maybe that match on Raw 225 with CM Punk and John Cena. Probably would have had to like end in a no contest or something, and then like have that match be a triple threat match with both CM Punk and John Cena in the match with The Rock. And then CM Punk, he then would have main evented WrestleMania and not be in that match with Undertaker. And yeah, and then yeah, CM Punk would have got what he wanted. He would have been able to main event WrestleMania. And yeah, and so yeah, I can understand why CM Punk really felt frustrated on leaving the way he did, because yeah, he didn't main event WrestleMania, and his title reign seemed like was mostly taking a backseat to John Cena during 2012, and yeah, he doesn't like the fact that all these veterans returning, like The Rock and Batista, coming and winning, and over CM Punk, who was actually a hard worker. So yeah, but yeah, really, for the entire month of 2012, year of 2012, CM Punk really should have main evented a lot of these shows, like Over the Limit and No Way Out, and Money in the Bank, maybe like I said, and even the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. The WWE title Elimination Chamber match that year could have main evented. They could have put the World Heavyweight title Elimination Chamber match on first, and then have the WWE title main event, not John Cena and Kane in an ambulance match. I mean, really, why is that the main event? But yeah, and yeah, like I said, CM Punk I feel he really should have main evented WrestleMania, especially him being the champion that long. And then yeah, they could have added him to the match and make it a triple threat match with John Cena and The Rock and CM Punk in that match. So yeah, I can really understand why CM Punk really felt that way, and yeah. So yeah, that's basically my thoughts on CM Punk becoming like always taking the backseat to John Cena and veterans and stuff. So yeah, alright. So yeah, that's just my thoughts on the situation. You guys can say whether or not you agree with what I said about him main eventing the pay-per-views and the WrestleMania main event and so forth. And yeah, alright. So yeah, that's just all I have really have to say about this. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.